Hi guys, Peter Nardi here from Alakazam Magic. I'm posting this video because Brett asked to see it. Brett put up a video talking about the Sven Again pad last week, saying that Sharpie would not come off the page. He posted and tagged me in that post, basically saying that you know, my customers should be aware that it doesn't take it off. So obviously that concerned me because we're selling a product that says one thing, and obviously I want to make sure it does do it. So because of Brett's video, I got the pad out and checked it. So my findings, just to give you a balance sort of look at this, I can't see anything wrong with this pad. I think the thickness of the paper is nice. The coating, I think, is quite nice. I think it's quite a heavy pad, so it feels pretty substantial. With regards to the stapling, I don't see that as a negative. I always see that as a plus because you know the pages are held in place. There's no tape. This is a proper cover. So I think it's a pretty sturdy pad. Just to give you a different opinion on it, if I was doing a stage or parlor set, this pad would be absolutely perfect. Size for it, size and weight, I think it feels good. But I will say this as well. Alakazam have got nothing to do with the manufacturer of this. We've got no connection with this, apart from the fact we bought in a few units because our customers requested them. If you walked into my shop now, you would see stockpiles of Sven pads, which we sell, and you'll see 3 or 4 of these sitting in a cabinet. So from a business point of view, I'm not saying buy this over a Sven pad because, you know, I think they've each got their place. I think for anyone that wants to reuse the pad, maybe if they make a mistake, they want to correct it, or they just want to use the same pad again and again, I think this is a good option. Whether many people are going to want to do that, I don't know. But it does, as far as I'm concerned, it does what it says on the tin. So now I'm going to show you, I have got a Sharpie marker. This is a real Sharpie marker I've just taken out of the shop. I will state as well in my post, I did say it would remove Sharpie marker. Brett questioned me saying, oh, you know, but is it a Sharpie marker with Sharpie written on it and Sharpie this and Sharpie that? It is a Sharpie marker. All right, it's got Sharpie on it, it's got fine point on it. And over here in the UK, we do not refer to a generic marker as a Sharpie because Sharpies have only been over here for the last couple of years, so they're not that popular. So we refer to a marker as a marker. We refer to a Sharpie as a Sharpie. All right, so this is a Sharpie from the shop. I am going to write the word test. Okay, as you can see, we'll let that dry for a bit. The other thing as well, Brett mentioned using acetone. A good friend of mine, Chris, is a chemist, and he said that acetone is certainly not the best option for doing things like this because acetone itself is watered down. Okay, so depending what version you buy will determine the strength of that product, and some of them are not strong at all. He said if you wanted to use acetone for any job like this, you would have to get an industrial strength one with more alcohol to water content. But what he suggests would be a rubbing alcohol, some sort of alcohol. Now this is the stuff we use in store, and as you can see, it actually says on the label, sticky stuff remover. So if we have stuff that's got price tags on it, we need to remove it. This is the stuff we use. So this should now be dry, as you can see. And I haven't got, and this would be better with a cotton bud, I haven't got some, but I've just got some normal tissue paper. So I'm going to pop this on. And if we can get a close-up of this, you will see if we got a close-up camera. There we go. So you will see as I rub that, it's rubbing off. Okay. So there you can clearly see that Sharpie comes off just to clear it up, if this was cotton wool, this would be better because it would actually soak it all up as well, and you can use clean cotton wool balls rather than the same bit of paper or same bit of tissue that I'm trying to find clean bits on. But Sharpie definitely does come off the page. All right. Now, whether you're going to want to do that, whether you're going to want to mess about resetting a pad or just go and buying a new one, that's entirely up to you. Personally, I think it's a pretty decent pad for the cost of them. I think it's pretty good value for money. I think it will appeal to a certain market, not everyone obviously, but I just wanted to show that it does rub off with Sharpie as it states in the instructions. And I want to thank Brett actually for sort of mentioning me, because obviously it's my duty to know what I'm selling to my customers, and it did scare me. Obviously, if it's being sold as being able to remove Sharpie and it can't, that's not the type of service I want to give my customers. So by Brett flagging me in it, it's allowed me to actually get one of these out and play with it and test it. And now I feel confident that it does do what it says on the tin. So that's just the Sven Again pad. I will say as well, I'm not really aware of much of what's going on with regards to the copyright with the name, and I'm totally back Brett with regards to his copyright on his name, and if he's got that all proven that this is sort of going against his copyright, then you know, I think he's very fair to go after the company to get them to change the name of the product. But as with regards to whether the product does what it says on the tin, in my opinion, yes, it does. Anyway, guys, my name's Peter Nardi. Thanks for watching this. And I've only posted this because Brett requested to see it, not for any other reason. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.